No knowledge is a waste. At times, I will just want to give up. Back in 2022, I would just want to give up. But what I saw, what I experienced in 2021 kept me. Once there's Zoom, I will just attend, even if I'm not making profits. That makes us, that will bring us to today's topic when we are talking about RoyalQ as a business. So persons, like I asked someone today that, how far I've not been seeing you. Person said the robot stops making profit for him and the robot expired. So he just forget about the robot. This person now did not take this as a business. There was a time that he was making profit. Both he was making trade profits, he was making team rewards. If this person see this RoyalQ as a business, he will not be able to, he will not make that statement. The robot is not giving him profit, and that period his robot expired, so he just abandoned it. Forgetting that if I had this his mindset in 2022, I wouldn't have been a landlord. I wouldn't have built a house here in Lagos with RoyalQ, because 2022 was worst. But I still renewed my robot, because I know that RoyalQ, it's a business. Cryptocurrency has a 4-year cycle. If 2022 I did not make profits, it will not mean that 2023, 2024, 2025 I will not make profits. But some people gave up in 2022 because of they were not making profits. Is when you have that mindset that this RoyalQ is a Ponzi scheme, or this RoyalQ is a get rich quick scheme. That is when you will now say, because of you did not make profits today, you did not make profits for 1 week, you did not make profits for 1 month, you will say, let me just abandon the RoyalQ. Some people will come and they will ask you, is RoyalQ still working? So that is why we are continue educating our members that RoyalQ is a business, so that tomorrow you not come and be asking us when you see RoyalQ, you say, is RoyalQ still working? Because if you see it as a business, you understand that RoyalQ is a service providing company that gives us the services of trading cryptocurrency. You will not be answering if RoyalQ is still working. It's just like you answering, is cryptocurrency still working? So they say knowledge is power. You need this wisdom to know that what you are into is a business. It's not a 1-year business. It's not a 2 years business. On the second or third, first week of next month, I'll be renewing for the 5th year. So it's not something that someone will just do. I want to cash out. I want to cash out. If I have that mindset in 2022, I will not be here today talking about RoyalQ. Bitcoin, Ethereum, these coins that are doing well now because of the bull season. In 2022, they went down. Bitcoin went as low as 15,600. You can check it. So if I have taken RoyalQ as a Ponzi scheme or a sharp business, I would have quit it that 2022. I would have stopped RoyalQ 2022. But because of I understand that RoyalQ is a business and should be treated like a business. Have you not seen someone, the shop will get burnt, the person will still we find his feet, rebuild the shop, paint it, and stock the shop back, and life continues. That is how a business should be. It's not that when you face small temptation, you just lock up the business. You should always remember that there was a time that you were making profits. It's a business. Business will not just begin. Businesses have setback. It's not that you did not make profits for 1 week, 1 month. You now say, you now abandon the RoyalQ. If you take it as business, you know that you are supposed to be showing up daily for your business. Know what is happening. Some people are here and some people are on the group. They have delisted some of the coins they are trading, but they don't know up till now, because if they just see that they did not make profits for 1 week, they will just abandon the app. They will abandon the group where they are supposed to be getting daily information. So the mindset is the key, is key in this business. You have to understand the business so that you have confidence. When you have confidence in a business, you must definitely do well. You must definitely do well. Some people left the business when Bitcoin dropped. Some people will say, this coin that has dropped to 60%, will it ever come up? If they tell you today that Bitcoin was at increase to $69,000, it now fell down to 15,600. If they have told you that yes, this Bitcoin will come up someday, will you have believed? Today, Bitcoin is around 118, I'll be 119. So it's very important that you continue attending Zoom so that you get all this knowledge. That is why we have a timetable. For you to attend all our Zoom, daily Zoom, you will know that yes, you have the knowledge, because when you have the knowledge about your business, you will be confident to know that yes, this is a business. I should give it the required time for it. My business might not be doing well. What I need, when you attend Zoom, you will know that, okay, this business, my own is not doing well, but someone's own is doing well. What will I do to this my business, to this my robot? What will I do for it to start making profit again? It's not a must that your robot will make you profit every day. It's not a must that because it is not a must for crypto to do well every day. Sometimes a coin will not be volatile. Some days that coin will be pumping so hard. That is how the crypto business works. All you need is just understanding. Okay, I'm trading Ethereum. Today it did well. It pumped today. I made almost 10% of my capital. Tomorrow, what happens tomorrow if you did not pump? Will you have that understanding that yes, this is how the business is? Will you have the understanding that tomorrow, the next tomorrow that you did not make profit, will you have the confidence to tell someone that yes, this is my business I'm doing? This is a business I'm doing. Will you be confident to introduce this business to another person when you are not making profit? When you have that understanding, you treat RoyalQ as a business. Some people that started RoyalQ with $100, they made profit like $5 in the first week, or in the second week they have made like $10 or $5. Maybe the coin, because with $100 you can start only one coin, depending on your settings. Maybe that coin now after the first week, the coin refused to be volatile. You will see them complaining. Instead for them to be attending Zoom to get the knowledge of this business they just started, they have made profit the first week. But that second week that did not make profit, they will start complaining. They will start complaining instead of them to attend. Okay, they told you that the person that added you to the business told you that we do have daily meetings where we talk about this business. You should be gingered. You should be happy that, oh, This new business I started, we have some set of people that are talking about it every day, just for 1 hour. You should be happy to come on the Zoom to listen about this business that you just started with your hard-earned money. It's not easy to raise $120 to pay for shop rent, to pay for the subscription. So I find it very, as in, I don't even understand why some persons have struggled to raise that 120 to pay for the subscription, and they cannot attend just 1 hour lecture on the business. You see them now, after making profit for 2 weeks, the third week they did not make profit, they will start complaining. Whereas for the 2 weeks they have stayed, the 3 weeks they have stayed, they have not attended one Zoom. They have not said, okay, let me even attend on Saturday Zoom, which is new users orientation, so that at least they will even understand how the app works. So people don't even know how the app work, but they are interested of, I have not made profit. I made profit only the first 1 week I started. The second week I did not make profit. But if you tell them, open your margin configuration on this your trade, let's see what is happening. Open the news, the other messages, let's see what is happening. They cannot navigate there. Knowledge, you should have this knowledge about the business. Profit will come. The business is the business. It's a 4-year cycle business. If you don't make profit today, will not stop you from making profit tomorrow. We have been all through 1 year and we not make good profits. But the next year, we started building house from the business. So if you refuse to have that knowledge, when the temptation comes, you will give up. If you refuse to have the knowledge of fish farming and you just enter the fish farming, you just find tank, put water, go and buy small fish, and you start doing. If after 1 week, that all those fish, as in you, they just dry up, you will see that you will not have any confidence to go and rebuild the business. But if you attended the class about that fish farming and something happened, you will have confidence to say, oh, this is where I made mistake. Okay, let me do it this, let me do that. Let me attend more class. Let me ask questions about this business, because you have knowledge about it. So this is an online business you have started. What is there for you to continue attending just 1 hour Zoom? Even if you buy Airtel, some people will say network. If you buy Airtel 1,000 for 1,005, is it 1,000 for 5 gig? You can attend Zoom for 1 week with it. Because I don't know why someone that paid $120 will be complaining about data to come to Zoom. But you were able to afford $120 to pay for this business, the subscription for 1 year. But you can't afford to pay, even if it's to follow the Zoom for 1 week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Follow it for 1 week. At least you get knowledge about this business so that you treat it right. Because believe you me, if you don't have that understanding about the business, if you don't have understanding about RoyalQ, you will definitely give up. You will not do it more than 1 year. You might not even stay till 6 months, you will give up. But if you understand that, yes, RoyalQ is trading crypto, and you understand crypto, that sometimes it will make profit. Some days it will just be there, and you know that it's an international commodity that is being affected by the international news. Some days they will talk down on some coins will go down. Some days they will talk good things about some coins will pump up. If you have that knowledge, you know that, okay, I made profit today, tomorrow, any day that comes that you did not make profit, You might just feel bad, but it will not stop you from showing up the next day. Because we have trades that have gone -70, they have gone down, giving up, giving as in after some months, they start giving profits. So you have to treat this business, you have to treat RoyalQ as a business. Your 8 to 5 job, you see the time you have to give your presence and everything. Now your RoyalQ, which is your personal business, are you saying you cannot give it 1 hour? But you're working for a company. You're working for a company that they are paying you. If you check your money, your salary in dollars, you know that your Nigeria job is just child's play. Sometimes I will convert my salary to dollars and I will just be done. But it's RoyalQ that gives me that confidence. Because alone from my salary, sometimes in RoyalQ, I make my salary under 1 day when market do well. Sometimes in RoyalQ, I don't make any money. But because of those days that I will make my salary under 1 day, under 2 days, because of those days, I will treat RoyalQ as a business, as my business. The way I'm going to work, working for another company, giving them my time, that is the same time once I come back, I will give RoyalQ my own time. Because in the morning when I wake up, say before I go out for the company's work, I give RoyalQ my own time. Because RoyalQ, I'm taking it as my own business. I'm the CEO in my own RoyalQ. So I post about it. I check my charts, my trades in the morning, check my team, what they are doing in the morning. Then in the evening, I also check, attend Zoom. Some days I will make more than my salary that I will work for 1 month. I will make it under 1 day in RoyalQ. And it does not just start there. I'm saying it doesn't just start 1 year in 1 day. You understand? I'll be entering my 5th year soon in RoyalQ. So all you just need, if you are starting, just be consistent. Treat RoyalQ as a business. Continue attending Zoom so that you get the knowledge. Because of you are making $1 today, you are making 0.5 today dollars. It doesn't mean that in the next 1 year or in the next 1 week or in the next 1 month or some months, your profit will not start entering 5, 10, 20, $30. If you take the business serious, as you are being consistent on the job, on the business, that is how your profit, you will definitely see it in your profit making. Once you are serious with the business, you will definitely see results. Because there's no how you are serious with this business and you are doing well, that you will not likely be ginger to even post about it or post news about crypto. And before you know, you start building your own team. Because that company you are working for, you are not the only staff there. Your boss did not employ. If your boss can do it alone, he wouldn't have employed people. He wouldn't have employed you to come and work for him as a team member. So that is how you should see. If you see RoyalQ as a business, you know that only you cannot do it alone. That thing that made your boss to employ you in his business, that is the same thing that will make you to look for other team members that will come and do RoyalQ with you. in my business where I'm working, at least we are not up to 100 staff. But yeah, through RoyalQ, I have more than 400 people under my team. And RoyalQ is working for us. So you see why it's important to understand the business you are into. Because when you are in when you understand the business, when you understand that RoyalQ is a business, that will be the day your success will start. When you understand that RoyalQ, you are the CEO of RoyalQ, that you have to take some decisions in your RoyalQ business, that is the day your success will start. Because before your boss employed you, he has seen a space. The company have already started, and he start looking for people that will come in to grow the business. So in your RoyalQ, who is growing it with you? Your boss have all the own money. So why didn't he say, okay, let him do the business alone, all by himself? That is the same thing. If you see RoyalQ as a business, you will know that only you cannot trade all the community coins alone. How much do you have? Now Bitcoin is going down. Supposing you are trading Bitcoin, but Ethereum have started going up. You need a team member. As you are trading Bitcoin, let the other team members are trading Ethereum. Some are trading this. So that every day, your team member, one of them or some of them will make profits. And once they make profits, you get commission. That is how we grow our team. Because only one person cannot trade all the community coins alone, all together. So if you see RoyalQ as a business, you start taking decisions as the CEO. You start taking decisions as a CEO. You start taking decisions that, okay, let me create my own WhatsApp group so that if anyone is interested, those where you will do your interview as a CEO in your business, you have a group where you do your interview. You create your group so that anyone that you introduce to RoyalQ, you add the person there in your group. So that you'll be posting results. You'll be posting things about RoyalQ. You'll be posting things about cryptocurrency. You'll be posting results. You'll be posting Zoom recordings. At least we always drop Zoom recordings every day. You'll be posting about this thing even on your social media so that you can recruit. It's just like a company, when they want to recruit, they will post a newspaper, post this one, advertise that we need so vacancy. That is how you will be advertising your RoyalQ if you see it as a business. Because definitely there will be some time. There will come sometimes that your strength will fail you, or your trades will just not be volatile because of because of you are limited to trades because of your capital. It is your team members' trades, the profit they are making, that you will get commissions from. So it is very, 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 very important you take RoyalQ. You see RoyalQ as a business where you are the CEO. It is very, very important to see yourself as the CEO of your RoyalQ. Because when you start making $100 a day, when you start making $50 a day, when you start making $200 a day, all those screenshots you see, some people making $300, $400, $500 a day, they are not graphics designing. That is money in dollars daily. And if you work hard, you see the business as your own, you are the CEO, you will definitely get to that position where you start making $50, $100 a day daily. If you add your trade, add your team commission, you will be getting 50, 100, 200 daily. This is daily, oh, daily. I'm not saying monthly or weekly. When when the crypto market is booming now, when there's noise around crypto, you saw what happened sometime last week. That is how it will start happening. So please, let's see RoyalQ as a business and give it the required attention. Take yourself as a CEO, as your CEO, and you will know that there are some decisions you'll be taking to build your team, because the business we are into is not a business that you say only you can do it. If I had said only me can do it, we will not be doing this Zoom. I will not even create any group on WhatsApp that let me add some people there. And I wouldn't have built a house here in Lagos or buy a car if I said only me can do it. If my boss have said only him can do his business, it wouldn't have been big today. But from 10, he employed 20, he employed 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I think we are 80 something now. So if he had said, only him can do it alone, he has the capital, let him work alone, he knows that he will not grow faster. So yeah, you limiting yourself. You are limiting yourself by keeping RoyalQ, by treating RoyalQ as a one-man business. You'll be limiting yourself to the kind of money. You have not, my goodness. There are some people in RoyalQ that makes more than $500,000, sometimes ₦1 million, ₦1 million daily. There were some times I was making my salary daily. At least when I wanted to roof this my house, that I needed 3 million to roof this my house. That period, for one good week, I was making more than my salary daily. And in the space of between 7 to 10 days, I got the 3 million. Those kind of things will not happen every time. That is why you should have understanding. Because I know that some days will come that I will make that kind of money. That is why I will always turn up every day talking about RoyalQ and always be active in the business. Even if there are some days I make $0.5 as profit, I will not give up. There are some days I don't make money. I know that this is business. Some days you open your shop, you will not make profit, or you make peanuts as profit. It will not stop you from opening your shop the next day to do business. Okay, so I believe it's what I've said. We should be looking, we should have the mindset, the right mindset now, taking RoyalQ as a business. Okay, so for some of our new partners that just joined, okay, so let me just say some things, because some of you sometimes your robot will stop working and you will not know what happened. You understand? Please and please, don't be tempted that you started a trade and you want to go and pull out money in your exchange, in your Binance. please always carry your upline along. Don't just go to your Binance and pull out money, your trade capital. You understand? Don't just go to your Binance to pull out your capital when your trades are still on. Please always carry your upline along. Talk to them. Because yes, this business is pure. That's why I love RoyalQ. You understand? It's a business that, okay, your trades are ongoing. There's a particular trade that is ongoing, but you have emergency. Okay, maybe you have to take notes because your upline will put it through, because people have to take notes of the amount of coin you have in that trade, so that when you are going to your exchange to pull out, to convert that coin back to USDT, when you want to put back the money, when you have the money, you will be able to convert to that quantity back, so the trade will be effective. The robot will not notice that you pull out any money, so it will balance. Now, another scenario is when your margin call button is switched off. It can happen when your USD capital, it can happen when your USD capital has reduced. It cannot buy the next margin. If your robot cannot buy the next margin because of your capital in USDT, in your exchange, your spot wallet, your robot will off your margin call. So these are the things you need to check. That is why we always advise that you should attend the Saturday. As you are attending the Zoom, try to make sure as a new partner, you should always attend the Saturday Zoom, because it will show you how to use the app. Okay, so it's very, very important. So let's give time for questions. Let's give time for questions. Then if any of our leaders have anything to add, this is the period, so we'll give time. If you have any question, you can use the chat below. Just click on the chat and write your question. Or if you want to talk to us, you can just click on, if you want to talk, maybe to answer, to talk, just click on the reaction and click raise hand. So you'll be asked to unmute your mic so you can speak to us. Thank you. So do we have any question? Okay, so while we wait for question, just to remind you that we have Zoom tomorrow by 8:30. Please, let's endeavor to come and be early. At least we can just use 5 minutes to wait, so that 8:35 we start up the Zoom. So if we don't have any question, I think we'll be, I don't know, it's so, okay. If we don't have any question and there's no contributions from any of our leaders, I think we'll be ending the Zoom to meet tomorrow by 8:30. Okay, so good night, everyone, and have a blessed night.
Good night, Leader Josh. Thank you so much for the presentation, and good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Night.